Hello everyone, this is Joel with Fortress Canine and Canine Academy coming at you again with another expert council question. And today's question is about a dog going to the bathroom somewhere it's not supposed to. So I'm going to address this question directly, and then I'll give you a little bit of information about house training and training a dog to go where you do want them to go in general. So specifically what was happening was this dog was jumping up on a porch, going to the bathroom on the porch, even though it kind of had free range of the yard. It stopped going to the bathroom out in the yard and started going up on the porch. Now there can be numerous reasons for why this would happen, and I'm not going to jump into those right now, but there's essentially two ways that you can handle a situation like this. One of the best ways to handle a situation like this is just block their access to the porch, and then they can't come up on the porch and use the bathroom. And if you do that for a week or so, typically, they'll start going to the bathroom other places, and then they typically will scent out where they've gone to the bathroom previously, and they'll go back to that general area when they're going to the bathroom again. So a lot of times, just doing that for a couple of weeks will solve your problem. If it doesn't solve your problem, or if you want a faster response, or for some reason you can't limit the dog's access to that area, another alternative is to correct the dog whenever they're doing something that you don't want them to do, for instance, going to the bathroom in the wrong place. So you can use something like an e-collar. You put the collar on the dog, you crank it up to about 50. This isn't an aggression problem, but it is something you want to end fairly quickly. Put it on, wait a couple days, 2-3 days. Also, during this 2 or 3 days, you can be watching for any kind of patterns that the dog has. Do they come up and go to the bathroom first thing in the morning, or at around noon, or whenever, right? So you know when to start paying attention and watching. And then, after the dog's worn the collar for a couple days, because you don't want them to think, oh, when I have this on, I can't do that thing, but as soon as it comes off, I can do it again, right? So you want them to kind of forget that they're wearing the collar. And then you have the collar, you don't say anything, you don't interact with the dog at all. Dog comes up on the porch and starts to go to the bathroom, you just give it a correction, right? And you keep correcting it until it kind of runs off the porch, and then it can go to the bathroom somewhere else. And the dog will start associating, hey, if you jump up there and start going to the bathroom, you get shocked. Right? So I don't want to get shocked, so I'm not going to jump out there and go to the bathroom. You can use that technique for things like keeping your dogs away from your chickens and things like that as well. Now, just in general about training a dog to go to the bathroom, one of the best ways to house train, quote, potty train, whatever you want to call it, your dog, is most people try to focus on, I don't want the dog to go in the house, right? They focus on where they don't want the dog to go to the bathroom. One of the things that we do is we teach the dogs to go where we want them. So we take them to a spot. Now you can take them to a spot and tether them. You can take them to a spot and stand there with them. You can set up a tether that just stays there like a chain or a cable tie out, and you can just take them there and clip them in. Now if you're going to leave them there for any length of time, make sure they have shade and water at all times. But you can set this up. They go to the bathroom there, and then when they're done going to the bathroom, you come and get them and you go about your day. If you do that, the dog, as soon as you go into that area, the dog will immediately begin sniffing around and get ready to go to the bathroom. It's like Pavlov's dog thing. Like, if you take a dog out of a crate and you go outside and use the bathroom, you better not open that crate unless you're ready to go outside and use the bathroom, because it triggers for the dog, it's time to go to the bathroom, right? So you can teach the dog to go where you want them to, and then them going where you don't want them to will mostly go away. And you may have to do a little bit of the corrections in certain areas and things like that. But that's the best way to handle training your dog to go to the bathroom where you want. Until next time, remember, this is Joel with Fortress Canine and Canine Academy. Remember to train hard and stay safe.